Hey everybody, it's Ryan here with Chosen Society. Do me a huge favor right now. I'm going to release a word to you that's going to speak to your new season. So go ahead and like this video already. If you watch this video to the end, it's going to impact your life. I'm going to be bringing some revelation here about this upcoming season that we're walking into right now. I truly hope that you're having an awesome and blessed day. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. So we're getting ready to step into a season of open doors. We see this prophetically being spoken through the specific time that we're living in right now. Right now we're sitting in the month of August. Next month is when the Hebrew calendar changes, and usually we start to see a prophetic manifestation of what the Lord is doing in the earth through the changing of times, right? So 5784 specifically represents doors, and even more specific, open doors, right? We're getting ready, or we're walking into a season of open doors. Now, again, with the year 5784, if we start to actually try to pull out and try to start to receive the revelation of what these things mean, one of the first things that I took away in this is the number 4 is referenced in the book of Genesis through seasons, and the word for that is moed, right? And this word can be translated as appointed time, right? So what I prophesy into your life right now is you're getting ready to step into the appointed time that God has for you. Maybe there are things that have transpired in your life, and you just keep shaking your head as to why are you allowing these things to happen to me, or why haven't I seen what you stated for me, or what you declared over my life. You're getting ready to throw those questions away, because you're getting ready to step into what that appointed time is for you. God has specifically designated this time, these next 17 months, as the time where you're going to see the physical manifestation of what you've been praying for. Okay, this word for appointed time also means assembly. It means a festival. So you're getting ready to celebrate. You're getting ready to see the Lord show up, not just for you, but also for your community, for your family. And this word also means an extension, a meeting place. The Lord wants to specifically show up where you are. The Lord is moving us out and walking us out of our religious mindsets, our religious thinking, our religious doctrine, into a relationship oriented connection, where we're going to walk out of religion and walk into relationship and true fellowship with the Lord. So that's the season that we're approaching now. One of the things that the Lord gave me specifically, even before he started to download and show and reveal to me about this appointed time and the open doors, before he even did that, he gave me 4 keys, right? And the overarching theme of these 4 keys have to do with prayer. We're expecting God to do something in our lives where we've been, hopefully and prayerfully, we've been consistently praying. I know that I've even been guilty of this. If I've been inconsistent in some of my prayers, right? And what the Lord showed me is that if we have inconsistent prayers, then we're going to have inconsistent results. So here are the 4 keys that are going to help you in your particular new season. I'm going to give you the keys for first, and then I'm going to do my best to break down what these keys mean here for you guys. Hopefully you guys are getting something. Leave me a comment if you guys are getting something so far, right? And I want you guys to write these keys down. Write them in the comments as I'm saying them. So the first key is priority. Okay, the second key, so I'll say that again. The first key is priority. The second key that God gave me is place. Okay, the second key is place. The third key is posture. The third key is posture. And the fourth key is persistence. Okay, so as I break these keys down, make sure you continue to watch this video to the end, because there's going to be more instructions for you guys of what to do to access these open doors that the Lord wants you to walk through even right now. So priority, the Lord wants to examine and audit our relationship with him and see, are we making him our priority? Are we putting him above everything else? Is he coming truly first in our life? God will not accept second place any longer in our lives. The second key is place. Do you have a significant and separated and designated place where you go to meet the Lord, where you go to show him that he is the priority in your life? Of course, we can talk to God anywhere we are. Right now, I feel his presence even here as I'm recording this video. So we know that God can meet us anywhere that we are. However, have we designated a secret place where we meet him and where he meets us there in that secret place, where we have specific intimacy, where we have an intimate relationship with him? You're going to need that in this season, right? The next thing that you're going to need is your posture, is your heart posture. Are you coming to God in humility? Are you coming to God first before you ask other people for advice? Are you seeking him first? Are you wanting to do what his will is for your life in this earth, right? And then the fourth thing is persistence. If you're not seeing the manifestation that you want to see, if you're not seeing God show up for you the way that you believe that he should be showing up, are you continuing to ask? The Bible tells us to ask and keep on asking for the things that we're believing for. Obviously, you're not trying to badger God, but we're persistent. We see in the story where it talks about the judge. The judge got tired of hearing this woman, bring her case before him, that because of her importunity, because of her almost obnoxiousness of repeatedly asking, he granted her wish. And again, the Lord doesn't want us to be, badgering in the sense of that, but we still have to take that posture. I'm going to continue to ask until the Lord tells me no. If I'm asking for something that I know is his will, I'm going to consistently and persistently ask until I see that thing break in the spirit, right? So those are 4 keys to open doors. Now, some other keys that the Lord gave me that are not related to prayer, but are specifically connected to you seeing the manifestation of open doors in your life, for you to see the abundance, the blessing, the commanded blessing, the specific appointed time blessing on your life, is the first thing that we have to do and begin to do immediately is shut the door to sin. I prophesied and I released a word, I believe it was on here on Friday, where I was telling you guys specifically to close certain doors in your life, close the chapters of your life, some things that you were contending with in the last month of July, that you wouldn't have to contend with them anymore. But part of that is with you shutting the door to sin. You're not giving any room for the enemy to accuse you of anything. Of course, we can't be perfect like Jesus was. We're still living in an earth suit, right? We're living in flesh. However, we must make it our job to consistently try to live as close to Christ as we can, right? So we must shut the door to sin. Another door that we have to shut the door to, which is going to be controversial to some people, is we have to shut the door to this religious performance, right? We have to shut the door to religious performance. I'm just doing something because I'm supposed to be doing it, right? But we have to open the door to relationship and to fellowship. Some of the things that are going to be coming down the line, I think that all of this new door, the season of open doors is pushing us to, is number one is relationship. The Lord says this in John 10:9. He says that I am the door. So if we're looking to access open doors in this new season and we're trying to do it without God, we're going to miss it completely, because he is the door. Everything that we're doing in our life right now should be leading ourselves to Christ and leading others to Christ in some type of way, because that's the season that we're in. And those are the keys that the Lord has given me. Obviously, there's other people who are releasing prophetic words. One other thing that I have here in my notes that I wanted to mention here as we step into this new season, again, continue to stay prayed up. One thing that we see here about the word moed, which is the appointed times that I spoke about earlier, is that it shows up 12 times In one particular text, it shows up 12 times in the King James Version, which lets us know that there's going to be instrumental government change at this appointed time over these next 17 months. Obviously, we understand we're in a political season. We're getting ready for, which is probably going to be the most contentious political climate that the United States has ever seen. So we must be praying that God puts in place the right person to be in the office. And I believe that part of this new season, in this new walk, God is going to be elevating people into places of prominence, places of power, places of politics and government. We're going to see change. We're going to see godly change here in this world, as the world is literally crying out for a more godly influence. So this is what the new season is. It's about open doors, but it's also about opening ourselves up to the door, who is Jesus Christ. So I want to thank you guys here for checking out this video. What our ministry is doing right now, if we're doing 31 days of prayer, I'm going to link somewhere on here to the video where I talk about the 31 days of prayer. You want to join us, you can do that. It is, we're limited to 100 people because that's the cloud platform that we have. So click on that video. It's going to give you more instructions about that. I don't want to contaminate that this word with that particular thing. But also, for those of you guys, if this word blessed you, if you guys want to sow a seed, all that information is going to be below here. I truly believe that if you catch on to this word, if you can see what God is saying through his word and what he's showing us, what he's illuminating to us, that you're going to have this next 17 months is going to set you up for the rest of your life. We're going to walk in open doors. We're going to walk in a kingdom authority. We're going to walk in kingdom anointing. We're going to walk in kingdom power. You're literally going to be like a Power Ranger. You're literally going to have superpowers, because the presence of God is going to be carried in you in such a way that you're going to have access to things that you would never even dreamed of. And people are going to come to you. People are going to want to know why you're so different. And you're going to be able to introduce them to the love of God, to the story of Jesus Christ, to the person of Jesus Christ, to the Son of God, and bring them into the family. I believe the prodigals are going to start coming home. I believe we're on the hinges of the largest revival in human history. We're going to see so many souls saved, and it's all because this is a season of open doors. So please take this word, take heed to this word, walk in the new season. Again, get rid of sin of your life, get rid of the religious mindset, and truly walk in relationship right now. This is Chosen Society. I'm Ryan Tate. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye. God bless.